Yeah.
Pick the blade and join my side.
Select the crown and meet your fate.
You don't grasp these riddles clear.
So boy, decide what path you'll take. The only one a queen awaits is the crimson dress phantom from the summer of '85. My turntable spoken tongues, my frequencies electrify. Watch the storm approaching from Antigua's shores. They whisper spells. Yeah, the crew runs deep with creatures lurking in the streets. Corners filled with wanderers, drinking spirits through the night. This ain't no children's fable, cause I be dodging shadow blades. The vessel holds dark matter like fire consumes the ancient wood. Why do mountains touch the clouds? Why does thunder follow light? Why did the betrayer sell his brother? Why the sage dreamed on? Step forth, you're cursed like separated souls. The giant sips from silver vessels, hewn from monuments of old. Panama rose, directing steel that cuts through frozen winds of winter.
Spine electrified.
Spine electrified, start scatter caps in every shade imaginable. Dealers guard their earnings close. Give me what I'm owed before the lawmen come. Wrap this in complexity. I walk through medieval nights. Constantine and monarchs ruled the earth, built with Mongol strength, wearing sway like noble dawn. I judge with ancient wisdom, nothing left to perplex me. Resting between stone columns, carved in white. I'm radiant, my thoughts like marble work of Rome. My verses dig from crypts with pharaohs speaking song. I'm drowning in the cosmos as my spirit roams through time. My gaze creates the picture, consciousness, the lens. The rest perform deception. Though they crumble beneath weight, they make a scene, yet couldn't move a gathering. No matter what decibel they reach, though they bark and release. Clench their fingers, flash their colors like the initiated do, and throw their tantrums down. I lead them fractured, like the earth splits open and the rivers flow. Hey yo, shifting like the lizard who transforms to blend. No seconds left to grab the sword.
They've taken everything you hold dear.
A mandate came from power to destroy your dwelling place, because you carry truth laden proof and knowledge of their crimes on how they plundered nations. And it's the royal dominant Islamic Eastern Black Hebrew lineage. The year 2003, the clash erupts with 4-6 billion souls succumb to plague and pestilence, or the viral darkness. Underneath the throne of ancient kings, you see the fractures of the spirit through the window of their eyes. The treacherous get swallowed in the furnace, burning hot, molten waves that sear the flesh. It chars them to ash. Only sow the harvest in the ground, prepared for growth, rich with nutrients and essence, minerals supreme. Break myself in atmosphere, compress the vapor down, journeying with the meek. 12 branches, countless generations gathered. Atoms split and fracture, always bring destruction forth. The source of all power brings the wager down. Currency flows righteous, those who walk the path provide. It's plain to witness. Every air requires the knowledge. I feed the starving masses. Pointless conflict births more struggle. I exist beyond taxation by whatever stratagem, either bound to win or crafting something counterfeit.
I studied much through those imprisoned for their schemes. Sages hold the formula seasoned through experience.
And so the line continues,
and the weapons come alive.
Magazines sit loaded,
then the violence stains the grass.
Rigorous instruction
was the foundation of my power that shaped me to compress the message to a fraction.
Foundation of understanding nations, directions and truth. Foundations
of understanding nations, directions and truth.
Foundations.
Foundations of understanding nations, directions and truth.
Existence is a challenge. Many search for answers. Through my journey I discovered victories and painful losses. The humble shall rise, and the proud shall descend. The foundations of understanding nations, direction, and truths. Existence is a challenge. Many search for answers. Through my journey I discovered victories and painful losses. The humble shall rise, and the proud shall descend. The foundations of understanding nations, directions, and truth. Wisdom came to me early when I was just a child. I wanted to follow what was right, but the world was wild, full of confusion, pain, and endless sorrow. Years of struggle, but my enemies couldn't shake me. I pursued enlightenment since my earliest days and attended institutions from my birth onwards, but the cost was too high. All the money I spent plus the time I invested, I wasn't satisfied because of false prophets and shallow distractions that the leaders had packaged with deception. Had me trapped looking at greed, vanity, and lust. During the gatherings they exploited the suffering masses, and after the preaching they abandoned them to despair. But I refused and investigated my own lineage that was hidden, and witnessed secrets come alive and shared wisdom like the ancients. But never blindly follow anyone, because if you do, your thoughts become more empty than a void with no substance or meaning, with no record of history left but echoes. Does it help to ignore the truth around you? From oppression we were blocked from learning, and from the darkness they crept upon us, and what they gave was the doctrine of control. When the texts speak against corruption, I don't mean to challenge your beliefs or disturb your faith, but we used to walk with purpose, but now we're distracted. No more wearing symbols of dignity, and we move like the sleeping. No meditation happening, because I stay grounded in reality and lay it out clear. Writing truth for the world, I speak on the prophets. It might take up some bars, and too much truth, it might challenge the rhyme. I did it anyway just to awaken the spirit, but those who bow to images or pray without thinking, those who stay silent or sell doctrine on the corner, need to wake up and rebuild their consciousness. For centuries power structures have done nothing but fracture the foundations of understanding nations, directions, and truth. This is a challenge. Many search for answers. Through my journey I discovered victories and painful losses. The humble shall rise, the proud shall descend. The foundations of understanding nations, directions, and truth. Distance is a challenge. Many search for answers. Through my journey I discovered victories and painful losses. The humble shall rise, then the proud shall descend. The foundations of understanding nations, directions, and I travel through the scrolls of the ancients to uncover truth and read sacred texts instead of waiting for salvation. Calling on names and shouting prayers when they hardly know you, that's how deception works. See, look into my eyes, brother, that's the corruption of authority. Why must you suffer to achieve peace? The world already exists in chaos. The texts I examined, a heavy burden I had to accept. I read until my mind was exhausted, and only proceeded when I realized that we hold the power. I embrace reality and share it with the next generation, and teach my daughter as she learns from the ground. Daughter, life is filled with temptation, corrupted by those with selfish intent, and people with twisted hearts who create false divisions to push harmful agendas. The manipulation and control. I instruct my child with my knowledge. Before I awakened, I was blind and wisdom was invisible. The study of history, I prioritized it. The learning gave me mental clarity. I discovered truths about civilizations that were hidden. The images we worship are stolen from those before, and stolen from rulers of ancient empires, and taken from distant lands. And once the reality was clear, that's how the cycle of deception continued. I tried to help my people, but few listened. For my community, the descendants of resistance, blessed with voices and stories, now but trapped in confusion, and many are causing harm. So educate yourself and think critically in these times of hardship. Peace to my sister and brother. The foundations of understanding nations, directions, and truths. Existence is a challenge. Many search for answers. Through my journey I discovered victories and painful losses. The humble shall rise, and the proud shall descend. The foundations of understanding nations, directions, and truths. Existence is a challenge. Many search for answers. Through my journey I discovered victories and painful losses. The humble shall rise, and the proud shall descend. The foundations of understanding nations, directions, and truths. Yeah. When I was small, my elder spoke in riddles. She was the quickest mind in all the valleys, and she served the patrons' deepest intentions. She dismantled 100 foes of the order. It was a fractured epoch for the realm. The patron withdrew into chambers and never surfaced. Yeah. Whispers claim that consciousness held fractures. My elder would depart, would shed the violence behind. She showed no deference toward the patron, yet the patron wavered. Maybe that mystery was the absolute answer. Then one midnight, shadows came to our threshold. They came to erase her, but she transcended. That became the instant when everything transformed. Yo, listen, you gotta trace it back. See, heads don't recognize how this sound emerged. Y'all grasp the foundation of it. I'm saying we gonna transport y'all to the genesis, the essence, yo. When the lyricists arrived to stake their dominion and to demonstrate their craft, some had to swallow the darkness to unlock the fury. But before the architects propelled it skyward, now channeling the awareness to ignite consciousness with the force about to erupt. Yo, shift the tempo with the velocity we crave. Imposters get dismantled. In these verbal clashes, I brandish my thoughts and decimate the hollow things transform. Too fast to duplicate, you mirror and you falter. I travel like the pulse at the heart of creation, like precision on some reckless frequency to intoxicate the masses. But there was your opposition, the technique borrowed and stale. Catch the suffocation from refusing to elevate. I unleash brutal pressure, the fraudulent arrangements that crumble. Shit's vacant like erased traces on thin material. That's the foundation, yet delicate like whispers. My ground level holds substance at the precipice. Force emerges once the pressure accumulates with the intensity of striking movements from disciplined warriors that bombard the chambers like violent weather patterns. I emanate from dawn to dusk. I don't squander energy, yo, I strategize. I launch explosive force quicker than neurons can calculate. Cause consciousness moves at infinite speed. Particle clouds of organic essence and fire. Only under singular conditions when I'm amplified. Raise that frequency. My collective information demands it. Not when the speakers came to claim the territory and to manifest their message. Some had to breathe the mist to forge the legend before the builders established the protocol. Now ascending the elevated thought just to liberate the spirit with the current about to explode. Yeah, shelf the rhythm with the sharpness to penetrate. I'm on a mission that they label impossible, but when I unleash my arsenal, they all fracture. I be the breath eraser, the essence terminator, guide of the masses plus vanquisher of tyrants. Cause head statements are weathered like ancient technology. Verses are powerless like silence instruments. Don't even venture to my domain and challenge why your scheme collapse. God obliterated like a shattered pathway. What's the intention? Beyond limitation, I am the limitation. I be the arbiter, I determine that resonance millennia around the orbit. That cyclical existence contemplated with the methodology I construct, but you can't decode the pattern or ride with the collective vanished into silence. I'm muted like stone, I resonate these frequencies when the speakers now enter the chamber. It's a transcendent passage. Step inside the sanctum and it's a transformed landscape. It's a magnificent portal, compressed passage like a spiral, so intricate it's transmitted through speakers in forgotten spaces. Heads are captivated how the message progresses. Get initiated, my resonance is burned in your mind. When the orators came to forge their presence and to actualize their message, some had to ingest the vapor to manufacture the myth before the pioneers set the blueprint. Now on the higher wavelength, just to unlock the psyche with the renewal about to ignite. Yo, shift the frequency with the sharpness we require. Yeah. Children. Children suffering, mothers weeping, criminals thriving. The struggle runs deep where I'm confined in this frozen place. It was the evening before the new year. Throughout the concrete jungle, not a single weapon stayed quiet, not even one rifle. Stranded souls trapped by those spreading dread, gunned down without warning before authorities could arrive. You see the neighborhoods filled with thieves and snipers appearing. They vanish before the sirens start screaming. Bullets pierce through the glass on the lower levels. Casings scatter across floors while blood decorates the corner games. Whether financially struggling or choosing any method, leaving rivals with shattered jaws, torn like wounded birds. But carrying steel made thugs and compromising your defensive walls meant nothing against their will. chains ripped away from shoulders, cut marks across skin, coats stolen after legs, tears through fabric. Those experiencing the bite of metal made weapons crumbled and cried out when the barrel touched their face. The laborer caught while wearing his jacket, no chance to raise his tool that hung from his vest. It's tragic how some folks receive bullets and wallets emptied of everything except receipts.
Babies fading, mothers grieving,
And predators winning.
life is brutal on these blocks where I'm trapped in this frozen world.
They escaped the authorities, returning fire.
Life is brutal on these blocks where I'm trapped in this frozen
Yes, no room for hesitation. Plainclothes officers moving cautiously in unmarked cars, seizing shipments and pocketing earnings. Gangs on territories, weapons discharged constantly. Police tape marks where casualties rest. Chaos erupts right at midnight. Mass robbers shattered the hallway switches. I stayed watched, scrapping together loose change. Detectives pursuing young men learning quick 357s and 44s. Acquired from neighborhood vendors, ignited conflict. Emergency rooms filled with guards from the force. Murder investigations with law enforcement standing watch. My community stays uneasy, loyalty binding my circle, because money is all that matters. Some guys in the dark sedan fired into the Vietnamese takeout spot, searching for someone named Marcus. I believe he was gone, but instead he missed and struck a young girl instead. Took a life, then ran armed specialists. Enforcement squads pulled back hard. The kingpin distributes funds, extortion, dividing districts, creating conflict. Followers attempting to claim territories. You witness the narrative, loss in turmoil. Existence follows a screenplay. I'm not performing but narrating a contemporary tragedy where the lead character is financial gain, the ruling force.
babies fading, mothers grieving,
And predators winning.
life is brutal on these blocks where I'm trapped in this frozen world.
They escaped the authorities, returning fire.
Life is brutal on these blocks
Where I'm trapped
in this frozen world.
Yeah, life is sweet, you know.
What is that? Outlaws.
Mr. Jackie Stone, Tony Malone on the phone for Mr. Jackie Stone.
Stone over there, stone over there.
Peace! Malone, what's happening, brother?
Yeah. Everything flows nicely out here.
Yeah. The Maximillionaire's confirmed. I'm here with Santos and I brought Lucky Fingers along.
She got soul classics, the whole collection.
All of it, right? Yeah, Marco is standing right before me. Marco is positioned right here now. Yeah, he's carrying a case. Okay, understood, all right, I appreciate it.
Jackie Stone,
Mr. Marco, great to meet you, great to meet you, great to meet you.
A delight.
So is everything running smooth? Is everything happening according to our arrangement?
Everything is proceeding very smoothly.
Do you have the payment? $30,000.
Do we have the payment? We don't need to discuss that, no.
Forget about that outlaw nonsense.
Listen, we got the payment. We know cash dominates everything in this operation.
cut it out.
Let me ask you,
Do you have the entire sum? 30,000 as we discussed.
fucking demon bastards. Let me ask you something, Mr. Marco. Do you know a certain Vincent Rossi?
I know nothing of this person.
Vincent Rossi from Queens.
Vincent Rossi,
I don't know who that is.
I think you do know him because your fucking associate Vincent is at the Central Station right now, singing like a songbird with his mouth wide open.
Life of a criminal.
The fucking guys are moving.
Do you trust him?
Yeah, Devil's Corner 112005. Clubs getting raided, so get the bottles delivered outside. Tension near the warehouse district. Keep the balance, but something feels off in the transaction. Brother missed the function, running late by a damn hour. And his friend who purchased property from Tony Malone while he was handling construction gigs throughout the neighborhood. He's an enforcer, charging interest steep as mountains in the manufacturing sector, connected through the network, cause all that conversation leads nowhere. This youngster trailing me about the score at a department store chain. Forget it, he flipped sides on my man Peterson, this associate who once distributed packages in bulk to that isolated territory we call Ghost Town Landing. 300 clicks south from Myanmar, right by the waterfront. I got elaborate custom-built speedboats, grave sites for my brother shot with merciless rounds. There's no call for us to fire up the location. I deployed fewer soldiers, heavier artillery for my crew, like my brother Hassan from Pakistan, schooled in Iraq. The man operates a corner convenience store, a fierce explosives expert from the region, trained since childhood to handle dangerous materials. He planted charges in crystal bottles of wine, and when people released the pressure, people took severe damage. There's this former associate, tried to move a brick through his shin, had to go through major surgery. They say his altered walking pattern exposed him as authorities caught him coming through international borders. Now look who's up there testifying, singing. A known informant, a major deal from a cooperating witness. Here's the blueprint, base price for the contract, 300 grand. During the event, halftime, taking out targets from the crowd. The precision shooters eliminate the judge. Authorities will mail pictures of their spouses in showers, along with an envelope holding 2 million. That's the payment. Accept it or take the alternative. First rule, anyone who reaches for the treasure in Iraq, I want their internal organs extracted completely. I got a rate for those artifacts, transport them by a freight. Don't overlook moving money through international banks. Rebuild those manufacturing operations in Ecuador.
500 containers
of chemical compound, 300 kilos of cannabis, and 75 refugees with forged documents.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
They was cautioned about riding through the merchant's territory and distance yourself from the dealer's dark ambitions. Took the pathway through the sector where the legends made history. The navigator's chart displayed all the treacherous blocks on the avenue. The hustler smoke blended with possession, wealth accumulated through the channels that the masses built. The vocalists opened doors by sharing natural talent for the entertainers moving through the streets and stepped back as the drummer kept the cadence matching the market rate. When the pioneers steered the operation on the land that born opportunity, the traveler stumbled walking territories of the struggle's creation. Steam descended from the beauty's crown into the vessel. She embodied that energy, he captured the essence. The performer took command, another brought into the vision. The listener absorbed the groove but questioned the message, yet he locked it down quick for a portion of the fortune. The ambitious one remained, watching for the venture's arrival. Cameras flashed, the messenger appeared at the entrance with the presentation. Challenged the associate, the mobilized, the attorneys, the enforcers. Power cleared the barrier from circulation. The caretaker rested while the warrior wielded the force. Hunting wealth, I ain't hunting recognition. Recognition is the game. Street legend with destinies transformed. The celebration moved through, the musicians sound travel. The runner raced the boulevard, the vocalists expressed the composition. Once again they returned to the origin. They honored the lyrics, consciousness flowed from the moment. They washed it clean to remove the evidence. The solitary grinder who was calculating on the power. You know they reached toward the apex and ascend. Like the youth in the sector playing with frequency, and artists shaped the appearance. The seeker sifted through the fragments, searching for clarity. The seeker buried deep from the chamber's archive. The force will consume them once caught in the crossfire. They claim it took the proceeds from the stockpile. They journeyed far as the distance through the broadcast. The carrier held the scar from the conflict. The strike resonated through souls as the movement grew. Performing independent, the keeper held what remained of the fallen territories away from the location. They passed the vessel, he contracted the affliction. The technician enhanced the depth through the narrative. The challenges subdued him, had him vulnerable. In that instant, the protector shielded them from the assault. The force struck him with intensity from those frequencies. The musician perspired from the effort, moving through the zone.
Hunting wealth, I ain't hunting recognition. Recognition is the game.
Street legends,
Where destinies transform.
the visionaries ascent soared from the constraint. The courier transmitted knowledge from the archive. The scribe composed messages with apparatus. Infinite statements could not determine the end point. The seeker got near enough to elude the hunters. The climber burst through while ascending the hierarchy. He originated from the region, pretending alternate origin. The mover took his initial steps on the pathway. He maintained alignment, conversing with street philosophers. Used the wit to excavate through the collection. It took their participation for the guidance presented. Now the rest remains on the platform.
Hunting wealth, I ain't hunting recognition. Recognition is the game.
Street legends,
Where destinies transform. Hunting wealth, I ain't hunting recognition. Recognition is the game.
street legends.
Where destinies transform.
Recognition. With destinies transform.
On a frozen. Yeah. Yo, on the frozen. Yeah. I'm on a frozen pond where the ice runs thin, where careless dancers lose their spin. At 16 sharp, untrained, straight from the school, directly confronted the price for breaking the rule. In the meeting, voices spoke about the standard decline, seen through the eyes of a sage with foresight divine, like destruction from an explosion's violent burst. Special reports scheduled airtime with corrupt purses, silence the judges. Now a revolt will ignite while wicked figures inhabit their quarters tonight. I strike at you phonies, media frauds in the booth. Elevate your numbers, but profits from the uncouth. Throw rounds for cheap schemes and fake artillery plate. Within seconds, hit you hard like a holy spring day. I construct the original weapon from what surrounds. The soil provides it and shape it with sounds.
Dig deeper below what you can see, where truth and intention secretly flee. Shift the order through knowledge is mine, and dust becomes all we breathe in the night.
Conflict and love, home is where we belong. Both forces they strip down in chambers of song. Remember the ones I broke bread with, spent hours beside. Tools we held, people I understand and confide. We shared meals, heard through whispers that brothers took wages from above. Sent in the shadows to erase what I love. I rest and reflect on the message they sent. Leave the city for a scattered new end. Had a voice tell my kin I was gone. Return when the leaves fall in autumn's last song. Execute the scheme carefully, knowing they listen close. Sign every paper using false hands the most. Just a
glimpse of my name,
like the wise king spoke direct, claiming my fame. Cried from the abyss, chase me. The stench of endings embraces me. I hide in the mountains like a solitary sage. Walk with starving masses, young and old princes who gave their riches, seeking eternal providence. Slept in stone caves to achieve a clear head, who meditated thrice when darkness and daylight wed. I found wanderers in vast sands, spoke with gods, been in the jaws of many striped wild beasts. Felt the cold mouth of evil's dark kiss, crossed the empty ruins for 4 faiths. Learn ancient
ancient traditions, great thinkers and healers on a search for answers. Who closed their spirits to guard from the fragile and damaged? Fires glowing, gamble with deceit. Who made me surrender when near her? Soft though she hides her razors, washed with nectar dripping from their voices, half poison at the end of their frame.
Step into the halls of endings, hold tight to the abyss. Embracing her was like embracing a struggling continent. Dig deeper below what you can see, where truth and intention secretly flee.
On the frozen. Yeah. Signal on channel 9. Frequencies of mine. Can you hear me? Commandeered the game. Rappers better prepare for battle. I stay ready and strike quick. This ain't practice, it's the real fight. Observe carefully, most stay sleeping. Blind, silent, empty, your thoughts drift away. Wandering spirit who missed the rhythms call. Hiding in your basement bunk. I still got rocked by the shockwave that shattered the armor of 10 builders. The knowledge of a sage. Honor to the source, much appreciated. Strategy, deliver the message. Chief officer of precision technique, examine the vessel. Fly like the spinning disc. Digital vision sharp as crystal. To witness your own flaws is genuine wisdom. You shatter the glass that shows you what you truly are. So when I speak, everybody feels the impact. Some returning with the bars tight, just like that. Who schemed but never followed through? Had the weapon in his grip, but yo, he didn't pull the trigger. Therefore, your arsenal of words better be potent, or let your verses crumble with incredible force. I travel fearless, riding through the terrain on the battlefield, surrounded by those defeated, of those who fought with the intellect of beasts. My complex mind becomes invisible. The sound echoes strong, formidable syllables. The clan is arriving now. The result is decisive. To speak plainly, the conflict was prepared like product. The verse first hit me in the ancient forest. Up the schemes, hip-hop legend. Drain the culture like the economy bleeds money. You see the gleaming jewel, I got your measure. Electric strength flowing through the speaker. Key player, highly respected force. First architect, the power of an engine. Who drives you forward if you don't wanna sit still or hesitate? Say. Signal on channel 9. Frequencies are mine. Can you hear me? Commandeered the game. Rappers better prepare for battle. I stay ready and straight quick. Signal on channel 9. Frequencies are mine. Can you hear me? Commandeered the game. Rappers better prepare for battle. I stay ready. The endless legend of my name is measured by other suffering. Burning offering from a blazing poet. The hunter who releases plenty beasts for the hunt. Only achieving areas of pure mastery with dignity. The weight was not the loud cheers of crowds, but the sensation that finishes completion of the message. With years and wisdom, my understanding grows. Strike upon you warriors, cut like a dash. If you climb the tower of success through the door of comfort, you will descend through anguish. The style ways, all things crumble with the unlucky. Learn that, documenting it, so my vision deepens. History position us with the outstanding. Extreme intricate technique, advanced precision. The reality is mostly watched and barely spoken. What's scarier than anger is the spoken sound. You unpredictable fighters, master of several. Those who flaunt their rank reveal their colors. A massive group of rappers that think they need instruction. It ain't complex to understand why I'm in high demand. Signal on channel 9. Frequencies are mine. Can you hear me? Commandeered the game. Rappers better prepare for battle. I stay ready and strike quick. Signal on channel 9. Frequencies are mine. Can you hear me? Commandeered the game. Rappers better prepare for battle. I stay ready and strike quick. Signal on channel 9. Signal on channel 9. Yo. If you walking through these times now, you you absorb the dialect that we echo out. False one step forward, we don't tolerate, so we strike back, that's the way we operate. Yo, if you feeling what we laying down, then show love, and if the sisters vibe with it, then throw hands up. But only throw your hands up when you know it's real. Phony operators crumble like weak clay, it's the deal. My verbal arsenal combination, heavy artillery, was too intense for the lightweight to carry freely. Sharpened was the blade that severed through the noise. Fueled up, running with authentic raw materials. Bodies falling down the slopes beyond the fences that secure them. Target marked upon the lens that's fixed. Fully loaded soldiers standing ready, it's required to gamble. MC stake their reputation every single time. Strong narratives where lessons could provoke a reaction if messed with. They ignite and burst like explosives. Memories of the lyrical combat at the highest stakes. Watch out for these deadly technical abilities. Immense chokeholds grip the audience in a stranglehold. Microphone cables twisted from the patriotic hold. Now who could say they never felt this magnitude? My rhyming method is relentless and extreme. Yo, if you feeling what we laying down, you show love, and if the sisters vibe with it, then throw hands up. But only throw your hands up when you know it's real. Phony operators crumble like weak clay, it's the deal. Yo, if you walking through these times now, you absorb the dialect that we echo out. False one step forward, we don't tolerate, so we strike back, that's the way we operate. Yo, what you know about spitting bars? I know plenty. Yo, can you display your skills? Nah, I'd rather keep it. I'm discussing revenue streams, that's exactly what I hold. Wealth dominates the universe, wealth dominates the soul. My opening assault keeps burial grounds overflowing with rappers who deny the consequences of the moment. MCs get eliminated like being trampled by vehicles. They're blessed by fate, or some will call it misfortune. Rap celebrity, you got trapped inside the mechanism. Now rivals are attacking, yo, that enemy's ascending. I'm just wielding verbal swords created through the speakers, unbalanced like mountains against valleys on the landscape. I launch attacks resembling historical swords. MCs flee the stage like perpetrators evading, running from the scene, attempting to survive alone. Producer handles the escape with sonic transport, tried to retreat, but he doubled down on vibe creation. I network through melodic frequencies on the recording, on beats fortified with linguistic grace and precision. Criminal, strategic-minded rappers struggle to articulate, hard to explain it when limit is the opening for heavy projects, and then forgotten and ancient. Then I assemble my concepts right there on location to revitalize, and from that foundation truth emerges testimony, building blueprints, modifications in the underground, materials and layers to silence the rhythm chamber, and microscopic focus received through the technology. Disruptive content, major corporation styles exotic punchlines that's relentless, ring like percussion from shooters that bring authority inside the venues, trying to eliminate the culture, but we only expand if harmony's the foundation. Father, understand creation, king the constabulary. Yo, if you walking through these times now, you absorb the dialect that we echo out. False one step forward, we don't tolerate, so we strike back, that's the way we operate. Yo, if you feeling what we laying down, then show love, and if the sisters vibe with it, then throw hands up. But only throw your hands up when you know it's real. Phony operators crumble like weak clay, it's the deal. Speakers, hard edge, hard edge speakers, hard edge speakers, corrupt hustlers, small time dealers, lengthy prison bids, betrayals running deep, whispers in the dark, unlawful substance distribution networks, hunger in the belly, harsh language flowing, paranoia creeping, rivals testing me, armed individuals, perfect likenesses. Yo, my vocabulary transcends the normal realm, united efforts, the young cats and their companions, existence on these streets got me reflecting, plus I'm studying, kids perched high, recognize the cycle, triple offense, violent types, movers one unit, island vibes swirling, whatever. Yo, we could target those younger ones for their possessions with substance, skills multiplied, flying dollar signs for profits, wealth streams constant like endless waters, seduce foreign ladies, word up, stay grounded before you tumble, the funeral path, evil searching for souls. Let's keep my brothers free from change, transformation for the positive, that's my soul mission with existence, nurture your progeny right, they're living, breathing, chef, incredible, inflammable verses and tactical firearms, never caught slipping, see you later, moving forward, heaven's impossible, luxurious with excess wealth, achieving heights, laying peaceful sleep throughout my days, word up, word up, on it, speakers, Dagger speakers, addicts seeking fixes, more quantity smokers, tool runners, flavored leaf smokers, ruin structures, individuals creating, protect the youth, street documentation, all units responded, all urban streets. Maniacs prepared and lethal, leaving severe damage on those who get captured, bound, silenced, and eliminated when they assault the location. Targets escape like space travel. Join us, even your finest cannot come participate. You're the following challenger. Get your funds extracted from all your banking institution earnings. Discover them. Stopped at the traffic light on Eastern Boulevard and Grand. They used to accelerate the circle with a move more intense than your typical trained assassin. He recently left the detention facility, moving like the legendary performer, and knocked them out like floor covering. And the stuttering youngsters save grievances for the precinct and honor the almighty. Pow! They discharge weapons and plan ahead to seize, and then they disappear back to headquarters and then stay within the protected zone, a territory under siege where young people shed life fluid by the ton. Addicts seeking fixes, more quantity smokers. Addicts seeking fixes, more quantity smokers. True runners, flavored leaf smokers. Ruin structures, individuals creating. Protect the youth, street documentation. Yo, I pick up the instrument for payback and let it rip. Understand like devoted believers standing outside wearing the prayer hat. The high dollar sneaker put in the child's back against the wall for a peace. Starting precious metal conflicts with black athletic footwear and silky pants. Wilderness lifestyle existed, criminal loaded with concepts. Copyrighted carefully, dispensing cash to city birds. Redemption has arrived. King remarkable terminology, authority purchasing premium headgear. In the late 60s, veteran players rolling the bones. The loose fit denim branded, pulling present resort locations. I'm confined in the institution, boxing ring designated rap legend. The avenue sovereign, the wealthy crooks claim to sit in areas. Races be dragging large men down in southern regions. Back in the big city, strike center with prepared weapons. Living is like the jungle man, swinging on a fragile rope. Destroy your aspirations, then reflections don't require pressure spirals. Target the pale shapes with enormous cannons of champagne. Drinkers discard individuals, creaming machine pistols who fear nothing, destroy no personal grievances. Yo, they utilize firearms while we shot spears with rage. You should pay attention to the small bird. Hard-edged speakers, corrupt hustlers, small-time dealers, lengthy prison bids, betrayals running deep, whispers in the dark, unlawful substance distribution networks, hunger in the belly, harsh language flowing, paranoia creeping, rivals testing me, armed individuals, fit likenesses, street chronicles.